This Transmissions Trips to the Store video is brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Check out PrimeToys.net for all the newest Transformers and third-party figures. Also, don't forget to listen during the show for the discount code offered to Transmissions listeners. PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast, which you can find at www.transmissionspodcast.com. As always, our Trips to the Store video is sponsored by PrimeToys.net, collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TRANSMISSIONS at checkout for 10% off all regularly priced Hasbro, Takara, and third-party items. This week, Yoshi is out, so we have a guest host, Trickster, also known as Jen.
Hello.
She is from IaconUnderground.net, so check out their website and the podcasts that are going on there, Iacon Underground and Stasis Pod. So check those out. So let's get started with some toys. Jeremy, what do you got for us?
Toys, you say? Not comics?
Well, either one.
I don't have comics this week because I'm too lazy to get out into the sub-zero temperatures to go to my comics store. Thankfully, I'm not opposed to having Amazon send their people out in the sub-zero temperatures. I got Gnaw.
Ah, very
I love
cool.
this little guy.
Nice.
He's maybe not the best he could be, but he's better than any other version that I've had, which is none. So, I think he's great, especially in the Sharkticon mode. Yeah, I mean, there's not that much really to say. The colors are awesome. I mean, look at the pink there, straight from the movie. So
Nice. Is there a spot for a Titan Master to ride him?
no, he's Legends class.
Okay, yeah, but Legends Wheelie has a little cockpit for a
Maybe
Titan
in his
Master.
mouth.
He can eat a Titan Master.
No, I mean the one big complaint I have is the little mace tail thing. I've got it kind of between the two legs here to be a tail, but there's really no good way. I mean, I don't know if that's how he's supposed to be because it doesn't match the picture, but there's no real place to peg it in the back there. But I mean, other than that, I mean, perfectly serviceable. He's currently on Amazon for about $15 if you can't find it locally for cheaper.
Nice. All right, Jen, we come to you. What do you got?
Well, I have Fangry. He's so tiny. I actually had to put up a little bit of a fight to get him because I got him Christmas Eve, actually, from a Walmart in Virginia near my parents. And I know a few days before that, Brian Kilby had tweeted something about finding them and them not being in the system and Walmart not letting him buy them.
Tale of woe.
Like, considering I was out of town, and as I said on the audio portion of the podcast, I have like one Target I go to for toys, and I wanted this Fangry. So I ended up having to go all the way to the service desk and fight them to sell me this Fangry. But by gosh, I love that he's Fangry. At some point during G1, someone decided they needed to have this robot werewolf with bat wings. And so because of that, now in 2017, we have this robot werewolf with inexplicable bat wings.
He's a werewolf who was bitten by a vampire.
Yes. His little stub of a gun tail is not the most convincing, but that's okay. His head comes out here, comes out his back, so he's got a little opening. And then here is his Fangry head, which is a pretty accurate Fangry head. Just the metric by which these things are measured. And then there's a little bitty dude. He doesn't really have... I said something about this on Iacon Underground a while back with Brainstorm and Chrome Dome, how they had noticeably more paint apps on their faces than most of them did. And Fangry here definitely falls into most of them because he has one paint app on his entire Titan Master self. But that's okay because he is... I'd like to point out a magenta werewolf with bat wings. So he's got his little magenta bits, and there's this other mode that's a dragon. It's totally a dragon, guys. Look, you can tell by the way it's a dragon. And he sits on the dragon, and it's all very exciting. That's not why you're buying him, though. You're buying him because he's Fangry. He was in the late G1 comics, which immediately makes him cool. He is currently in Lost Light, which also makes him cool. And there's some way that something is supposed to peg in here, and he's supposed to write it, and I'm not finding it. So I will bow out and leave it to the next person, but yeah, he's definitely Fangry. If you like things that are Fangry, then you'll definitely like this toy.
Coincidentally, he also debuted in Transformers number 46, which we will do a classic review in the Alt Mode show.
That's right.
Later this week. All right.
I love that we're getting some of the monster bots as those little vehicles for the Titan Masters.
I'm very happy that we're getting a full-size Double Cross. Or I'm sorry, Twin Inferno.
All right. Well, I'll go next. Darryl, you're last. I picked up Optimus Prime number 2 this week. I got the Casey Collar variant cover because I liked it. We reviewed it last week. I also went to my Target. Surprisingly, had Wave 3 Titan Masters, which I was really surprised to see. So I also picked up Fangry. So there he is.
Yay!
I also got Sawback, aka Leon. And Taro, who we know better as Swoop, and his head is the headmaster of Swoop. Leon is my favorite because, or Sawback, I guess, is the official, but he's my favorite because the Titan Master is actually the mane of the lion. So, see there. No! Titan Master, no! There's
down.
So yeah, I mean, that the fact that he transforms into the mane of the lion, I think, makes it really cool.
That's actually pretty ingenious.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
And I didn't realize that. Like, I when I had seen pictures online, I didn't know that was the transformation. I thought he was just, a seat like the other Titan Masters. He does have another ship mode where he sits in like a cockpit. But
what mode?
Huh?
What kind of mode?
A ship mode. Ship mode. But this is my favorite mode, where he's the mane of the lion's head. So
it's kind of like a Crash Bash, and his legs turning into the lower jaw of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Right. All right, Darryl, what 10,000 toys do you have this week?
I don't actually. I had a very busy week at work, and I got Optimus Prime number 2, the Keizama cover with the Quintesson ship on it. And it's a very good cover, but yeah, this is the only comic I picked up. And I went to my my archive, my vault, and picked this one out because I don't remember showing it, but there's a strong possibility that I did.
Metroplex.
This is, Metroplex. Downshift from the Omnibots.
Oh, nice.
So there were 3 Omnibots. I have 2 of them now. I don't have any of the weapons for Downshift, so I'm on the lookout for those. But yeah, these guys were fun. They were all mail-aways, so you couldn't buy them in stores. And it's hard finding Downshift with the little chests attached. The third Omnibot is a gray sports car. I can't remember his name. But it's very difficult finding him in any condition whatsoever that's not completely broken.
I believe he's camshaft.
Right.
Oh,
yes.
one of them is camshaft.
Yeah. And yeah, so he's quite broken almost all the time. So yeah, but that's what I got this week. That's it. Very sad week for me with the toy acquisitions. But
The post-holiday glum.
I don't think I'm doing too bad.
Yeah, Darryl, you got to give us a chance some weeks, Darryl.
I do. The day Charles has more toys opened than I do has actually happened.
All right, so I think that'll wrap up trips to the store. Thanks everyone for watching. As I mentioned earlier, we're sponsored by PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Use our code TransMissions at checkout for 10% off all your regularly priced Hasbro, Takara, and third-party items at PrimeToys.net. Thank you again to Jen from Iacon Underground for joining us this week and helping us out with the show, and listen to her show Iacon Underground and Stasis Pod at their website, iaconunderground.net. And you can listen to our show, Transmissions, our 2 weekly shows, the regular Transmissions Toy Show and Transmissions Alt Mode Comics and Media at www.transmissionspodcast.com. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yay.